Hey guys, Scott with Reviews today to show you on SpeedTest the difference between an AC router and an AX router. Next up on Reviews, stay tuned. So in this video, we're just going to do speed tests throughout the house. And if you guys watched my most recent video, I literally just bought this router, this AC1750 by Nighthawk. And again, just to recap, I now buy 900 megabit a second internet, and the highest I've seen on any one of my devices, even with an Ethernet hooked right up to the router, was 300. So I got a comment from someone on my last video, try Wi-Fi 6 enabled router. So I went ahead and picked up this TP-Link Wi-Fi 6. It's called the AX1800 Wi-Fi router. So we'll see what happens. Certainly, you know, it had a lot of good reviews online. So we will see the difference between an AC router and an AX router. The AX designates that it's a Wi-Fi 6 versus AC, which came out in 2014, which is the Wi-Fi 5 router. So it's supposed to basically have more streams. This is gonna have 12, I think it's called 12 up band streams versus 8. Another thing it'll do, certainly for people who have a lot of devices going on at one time, the Wi-Fi 6 is going to be much better for you than the Wi-Fi 5 or AC routers. So really faster connection, kind of like, think about it like a wider highway. It has more lanes of data. But that's pretty much it. And they said it's better designed for 4K and 8K or whatever the case might be. But so we'll just see. I'm just going to put them to the test. I'll run my speed tests on my same 3 places, the 5 gigahertz band, because that's the much faster band. I know 2.4 is going to be, it's going to be able to go further, but the 5 gigahertz is going to be a faster band. So we'll see on the Netgear, and then we'll go ahead and install the TP-Link and do the same exact spots. Please stay tuned, and we will show you the results. All right, guys, as you can see, we are right next to the Netgear Wi-Fi 5 router. So go ahead and hit start on our Wi-Fi test. Okay, it's at 166 and 23. Let's run it again. That time we got 188 and 23. All right, as you can see, we are maybe 50 feet away in the dining area. Let's go ahead and go. So not much of a drop, actually. This happened the last time too. It actually increased when I was a little further away, which is kind of funny and strange at the same time. The upload's going to be the same. And looks like it's going to be about the same again. About 190, something like that. So pretty close. All right, now we're in the office. It's kind of the furthest room in the house away from the router. Isn't that hilarious? Now we're at 270, 280, 290, almost 300. It really is bizarre, the variance in the speed that I'm getting. I don't know if you guys think that's strange. I think it's strange personally. I mean, literally I was at 160 right next to it, and now I'm at 300, and I'm the furthest away in the house that I can possibly be. Run it one more time just to see. Alright, so we're about 300. More than 300. 308. 309. Alright, so that is that. That's the results from the Wi-Fi 5, or the old, well, not even old, the AC1750 router. Say hi, Holly. Holly! Hi! Hi, Holly. We'll go ahead and install the TP-Link AX1800 Wi-Fi 6 certified router, and we'll see what the speeds are on like that one. Alright, as you can see, we went ahead and installed the new TP-Link router, which is the Wi-Fi 6 router, the AX router. So let's go ahead and hit speed test. So it's definitely faster. Is it a huge difference in speed? No, but I've noticed anywhere from a 30 to 60 megabit a second improvement in the download speed versus the Wi-Fi 5. So that was 332 download. I mean, is it a huge difference? No, absolutely not. Am I actually going to notice that speed difference on my devices? Maybe, maybe not. So let's go ahead and do the other distances in the house. All right, as you can see, we are maybe 50 feet away from the router now. About 340 is what it looks like. 337, 338. So again, faster, yes. Is it 900? No, not even close, but 323. Okay, and we'll do the office. All right, last but not least, we'll try the office. I do find that actually quite funny that it almost seems the further away I am, the faster it is with walls. It doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, the results are in, and yes, Wi-Fi 6 is faster than Wi-Fi 5. By how much, you ask? So let's dig into it. So as you saw in the video, the TP-Link was faster than the Netgear, but by how much? That's really what we're asking. Again, this is AC, this is AX, Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 5. So, on the Netgear, when it was right next to it, right next to the router, we got on average about 172 megabits a second. Right next to it, on average with the Wi-Fi 6, we were right around 320. So from 170 to 320, that's a huge difference, right? As we kind of back further away, it's less of a difference for whatever reason. But in the kitchen, which is 50 feet away from the router, the Netgear, which is the AC Wi-Fi 5, we averaged 193 megabits a second. In the kitchen with the Wi-Fi 6 router, we got consistently 338. So again, basically like almost 200, more than 330, 340 with this one. So still, that's a 100 megabit difference. In the office, the difference was much smaller. In the office, we got 304 megabits a second with the AC router, and on average about 360, 355 to 360 with the Wi-Fi 6 router. So, in conclusion, the most that they were different was when it was really close to the router. I mean, on average about 150 megabits different between these two. And then in the smallest difference, which is in my office, which is where I am right now, the difference of 304 to 360. So about 60 megabits. So anywhere from 60 all the way up to 150 megabit difference between these two. And might I add, on Amazon right now, these guys are only $7 difference. This one's I think about 80, and this one's about 73. So they're very close in price. I would recommend that you pick up the TP-Link. Honestly, I had way less issues setting this up. It took me like 2 hours to set this up. For some reason, my desktop computer, I have actually, it's a Netgear dongle too, but for whatever reason, it just kept dropping it. It was really frustrating. This TP-Link, plugged it in, nothing really required at all. The Ethernet power, good to go. No issues at all. So I'll be returning this Netgear, and I'll be keeping this TP-Link AX1800. So if you guys want to purchase either one of these, I'll have links in the description. Please use those. It does help support the channel. But please give this video a like if you like the content. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to help. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.